You just watched 28 years later. You walked out of that theater or paused your stream, and you were either furious, confused, or absolutely hypnotized. Because that ending, with the Power Ranger ninjas in Jimmy Savile wigs, came out of nowhere. And the internet is exploding. Comments sections are war zones. Masterpiece. Worst ending ever. Is Danny Boyle trolling us? Today, we're dissecting why this ending broke the fandom in half, what that Jimmy Savile cult really means, how it sets up the sequel The Bone Temple, and why Cillian Murphy's return could change everything. Strap in, this is Deep Rage Virus lore, the ending controversy, what happened and why fans are split. Let's recap fast. After 2 hours of bleak survival horror, grieving parents, mutated alphas, Ralph finds building bone towers, our hero. Spike leaves his island sanctuary to survive alone. Then, bam, out jumps Jack O'Connell as Sir Jimmy Crystal, leading a gang called the Jimmies. They're in gaudy tracksuits and platinum wigs, doing backflips like Power Rangers to slaughter infected. Tonally, it's like Teletubbies meets The Purge. Fans hate it. Goofy, jarring, ruined the tone. Others love it. Brilliant satire. Sets up the sequel perfectly. Critics are split too. Why? The movie's first 95% is grounded trauma. Then this feels like a Mad Max spin-off. But Danny Boyle and writer Alex Garland KNEW. It would divide, they called it an epilogue for the next film. The Jimmy Savile reference, disturbing genius or tone deaf? Here's the kicker non-UK fans missed. The Jimmy's look isn't random. They're dressed like Jimmy Savile, a 90s UK kids TV icon later exposed as a monstrous predator. In the 28 years timeline, the rage outbreak hit in 2002, before Savile's crimes were revealed, so survivors like Kid Jimmy from the prologue only remember him as a hero. Boyle and Garland say this was intentional, a commentary on how societies misremember the past. Their cult worships pre-apocalypse icons blindly, twisting Savile into a symbol. Garland calls it a F***-up kaleidoscope of broken culture, but is using a real predator's imagery exploitative, or a bold critique of hero worship. THAT debate is fire online. Sequel setup, The Bone Temple, Cillian Murphy and new threats. Love it or hate it. The ending is a direct springboard for 2026's The Bone Temple. Director Nia DaCosta Candyman takes over with Spike and the Jimmies. Will Spike join this cult? Are they heroes or villains? Boyle hints they represent the nature of evil. Cillian Murphy's return. Jim is BSEK. How? Boyle's tight-lipped, but teases a battle over evil leading to redemption. Rage virus evolution. Alphas, pregnant infected. Uninfected babies, the lore is wild now. Expect more mutations. Boyle filmed Years and Bone Temple. BACK to BACK like LOTR. This ending wasn't a last-minute tack-on, it's chapter 1 of a trilogy. And with Spike as the new face of the franchise, his clash with Sir Jimmy could define post-apocalyptic Britain. Director's vision. Boyle and Garland's big swing. Boyle and Garland didn't make this choice lightly. They told IGN the whole trilogy explores how societies misremember history to build new worlds, mirroring Brexit, COVID, and culture wars. Isolating Britain after France pushed the virus back. Let them critique nationalism. The Jimmies, they're what happens when survivors idolize a rotten past. Garland says, we live in a time dominated by misremembered past. Boyle adds the Jimmies are a kaleidoscope of UK nostalgia cricket. Knighthoods. Savile, twisted into something dangerous. Whether that lands for you. Well, that's the division. Fan reactions. The Great Divide. Let's spotlight the fallout. Haters. Tonally insane, feels like a different movie. Why Savile? Defenders. Brilliant satire. Sets up the new threat perfectly. I'm 100% here for it. Confused. Who is Jimmy Savile? Spoiler. Non-UK fans were lost. Even in theaters, reports say audiences laughed in disbelief. But Boyle wanted whiplash, calling it a handover to the next film's tone. The Bone Temple might embrace that chaos fully. Conclusion. Genius or nonsense? So, is 28 years later's ending a brave setup for a bold new trilogy? Or a franchise derailing miscalculation? Honestly, it's both. It's a huge swing that sacrifices tonal consistency for sequel potential and social commentary. Whether it works hinges entirely on the Bone Temple sticking the landing. But with Cillian Murphy returning, mutated alphas lurking, and the Jimmy's cult rising, the stakes have never been higher. What do you think? Scream at me in the comments. Genius or nonsense? And smash like if you want a Bone Temple breakdown when that trailer drops. Stay safe out there, and avoid anyone in a blonde wig. I'm BBack Gaming out.